Sign up for the Agranak Studios newsletter at agranak.com. Earlier this week, one of the Agranak cultists, Coyote, shared a video about initiative. You can click on the card to see that video. But let's talk about what's wrong with initiative. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you're using the right one for your table. Is it a D20 plus dexterity modifiers like in 5th edition? A card flip like in Dragonbane or Torg, the classic 1d6 per side. A D10, roll low. The free-for-all. Is it a round table? Is it popcorn initiative? Or is it PCs always go first? Let's talk about it. And then at the end, I'll reveal what I'm using currently.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss an upload. And join the conversation over at the Agranak Cult Discord.
D&D 3E, 4E, and 5E all use basically the same initiative. Roll a D20, add your dexterity modifier, and sort it all out. There's a whole micro-industry of initiative trackers on places like Etsy. So with this D20 plus dexterity modifier, it scratches an itch, right? And it happens to be the itch that the rules lawyer has. If you change up the initiative in 5th edition, your players might think that you're trying to manipulate something. This person wants to argue how a first level spell can be cast before a warrior swings his mighty claymore. And that's fine. Some people love it, and you may be one of them. Bravo. To me, at my table, it takes away from the game. It takes too long, and it's kind of a micro game within the game. To all those Critical Role fans out there, do you enjoy the initiative phase of combat? If you do, let me know in the comments. Alright, D20 plus Dex, we know about that one. Next, let's talk about card flips. Dragonbane has 10 initiative cards. Flip it over, find out what number you are, and go in that order. Simple. Deadlands uses a basic set of playing cards. Flip it over, whoever has the best card goes first, on down the line. Torg also has a card flip initiative system. They break it down into standard or dramatic rounds and shows you right there whether the heroes go first or the villain, and then whatever boon that they might have. These are fun, simple, and the Torg one is actually quite elegant. Alright, next, D6 per side. Older editions of D&D use this system. Basic, expert, and I think even AD&D 1st edition uses it, but I don't remember offhand actually. I typically play 2nd edition. One player rolls a D6, the Dungeon Master rolls a D6, whoever gets the highest result goes first. Ties mean that everybody at the table goes at the same time. It's quick, easy, simple, and doesn't take much time to find out who's up to bat. 1d10 per side. AD&D's 2nd edition has 1d10 per side. It's much like the 1d6 per side, but they use a 1d10 and you want the lowest result. Weapon speed and casting speed are factored in to find out who goes first. And I think that ties are broken with an additional roll. Let's talk about the free-for-all. No initiative at all. No roll or anything. Professor DM has a great video on this, on how he does it. I tried it for a time and I actually have a response video. Those videos are down in the dungeon as well as the cards up here. Another game that I absolutely love also uses this, and it's Star Wars, the role-playing game from West End Games, 1987. Let's break it down. Everyone at the table declares what they're going to do. Maybe it takes 1 minute, or if you've got a lot of players, it takes up to 2 minutes. Next, everyone rolls at the same time. Then you have to sort through the dice to find out who hit who and who did damage, etc. It's a gonzo way to play, but it is very realistic as much as a role-playing game can be. In my opinion, it's also kind of a mind screw because you take 1, 2, or even up to 3 minutes to sort through all the dice, come up with a narrative for everything that just went on, and then explain what just happened. It does cut down on some of the time that is in the round if you can mentally get through all of that. It's really fun, if not overwhelming. Do you have a better way to do this? Leave it in the comments. The round table. Usually everyone rolls a d6 or whatever die denomination that you want to use. Whoever's got the better result goes first. Then you just go in a circle, clockwise or counterclockwise ad nauseum. Efficient, but a bit too boring for my personal taste. All right, Popcorn Initiative. Popcorn Initiative is a glorified version of Round Table. Everyone rolls to see who goes first, and then whoever gets the highest roll gets like a dice bag, or we used to use a weapon at the table and we'd smash it into the table when it was our turn. Once the person who had the initiative was done, they would pass it to the next person at random until everyone has gone. At the end of the round, whoever had the bag or the weapon could choose to go first on the next round, or they could hand it to somebody else. It was fun for many years until it became a bit too mechanical, and everybody at the table was kind of discussing how they could go in whatever order and not have the dungeon master end up with the weapon at the end. So we ended up getting rid of it, but it was really fun for many, many sessions. The PCs go first. Easy D6 has a, easy system, and that is the PCs go first. When I'm in an easy D6 mood, I love it. But in my weekly games, not so much. Currently, I'm using the 1d6 per side method. It gives me the best of both worlds in my opinion. Quick initiative results with the possibility of a free-for-all round when there's a tie. Totally fun, simple, and sweet. What other types of initiative did I miss? Leave it in the comments. Thanks for stopping by Agranak Studios today, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.
This video was brought to you by the generous support of our patrons. Consider becoming a patron so you can help us make more content like this. Or get yourself a t-shirt below. Later. Alright, do this and do that and do this and do that. And watch this video.